Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about something super important, corruption. Did you know that some countries are almost corruption-free? That's right, in this video, we'll check out the top 10 least corrupt countries in the world for 2024. From Denmark, famous for its transparent government, to New Zealand, known for its clean politics, we'll see what makes these places stand out. Will your country be on the list? We'll share real-life examples and achievements that help these nations keep corruption at bay. If you're curious about how they do it and want to know if your country is a part of this elite group, stick around. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Let's get started. Number 10. Netherlands. Hey everyone, let's kick off our countdown with the Netherlands at number 10. The Netherlands scores high on the Corruption Perceptions Index with a score of 82/100. This country is well known for its strong legal framework and high levels of public sector integrity. The Dutch government has been very proactive in implementing anti-corruption measures, which include stringent regulations and transparent processes. One standout example is their approach to public spending. The Netherlands has a highly transparent budgetary process, making it easy for citizens to see where their tax money is going. This openness helps to prevent misuse of funds and promotes trust between the government and the people. Additionally, the Dutch have a robust legal system that effectively combats corruption through strict enforcement of anti-corruption laws. So what makes the Netherlands so successful in fighting corruption? It's a combination of a strong legal framework, public awareness, and a commitment to transparency. They've made significant strides in reducing corruption and promoting ethical practices within both the public and private sectors. Now, let's move on to number 9, Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a small but mighty country when it comes to fighting corruption, scoring 82/100 on the Corruption Perceptions Index. This tiny nation has a strong judicial system and transparent financial sector, which plays a crucial role in maintaining its low levels of corruption. Luxembourg has been particularly effective in implementing measures to prevent money laundering and financial misconduct. The government has established stringent regulations and works closely with international bodies to ensure compliance with global standards. This cooperation helps Luxembourg stay ahead of potential corruption issues. A notable achievement for Luxembourg is its proactive stance on financial transparency. The country has made significant efforts to enhance transparency in its banking sector, which is a critical part of its economy. By requiring greater disclosure and monitoring, Luxembourg has built a reputation for being a safe and ethical place to do business. Number 8. Germany. Coming in at number 8 is Germany, scoring 83/100 on the Corruption Perceptions Index. Germany is known for its transparent government and effective anti-corruption mechanisms, which have helped it maintain a strong position in the global fight against corruption. Germany's success can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, the country has a well-established legal framework that includes strict anti-corruption laws. These laws are enforced by independent institutions that ensure accountability and transparency. Secondly, Germany places a high emphasis on public awareness and education about corruption, which helps to create a culture of integrity. One significant achievement in Germany is its efforts to tackle bribery in the corporate sector. The country has implemented stringent regulations that require companies to adhere to high ethical standards and disclose any instances of bribery or corruption. This proactive approach has made Germany a leader in corporate transparency and accountability. Number 7. Norway. At number 7, we have Norway, which scores an impressive 84/100 on the Corruption Perceptions Index. Norway is renowned for its high standards of public sector integrity and transparent governance. The country's success in fighting corruption is rooted in its strong institutions and a culture that values openness and accountability. Norway's government operates with a high level of transparency, allowing citizens to easily access information about government activities and spending. This openness helps to prevent corruption and build trust between the government and its citizens. Additionally, Norway has a robust legal framework that includes strict anti-corruption laws and effective enforcement mechanisms. A standout example of Norway's commitment to transparency is its management of natural resources. The country is a major producer of oil and gas, Yet it has managed to avoid the resource curse by implementing transparent and accountable practices in the management of its natural resources. This has helped Norway maintain a high level of integrity and avoid the pitfalls of corruption that often accompany resource-rich countries. Number 6. Switzerland. All right, let's move on to number 6 on our list, Switzerland. Switzerland scores 85/100ths on the Corruption Perceptions Index, making it one of the top performers globally. Known for its transparent business environment and effective anti-corruption laws, Switzerland has built a reputation for integrity and trust. One key aspect of Switzerland's success is its financial transparency. The country has implemented strict regulations to combat money laundering and financial fraud, ensuring that its banking sector remains clean and reliable. This has not only helped to prevent corruption, but also to maintain Switzerland's status as a global financial hub. Additionally, Switzerland's legal framework is robust and well enforced. Anti-corruption laws are stringent, and the judiciary operates independently, ensuring that corrupt activities are effectively prosecuted. The Swiss public sector also maintains high ethical standards, with strict rules against conflicts of interest and transparent procedures for public procurement. Number 5. Singapore. Now let's look at Singapore, which comes in at number 5. Singapore scores 85/100ths on the Corruption Perceptions Index and is globally recognized for its zero-tolerance policy towards corruption. This small island nation has a reputation for clean governance and efficient administration. Singapore's success can be attributed to its rigorous legal framework and the effectiveness of its anti-corruption agency, the Corrupt Practices Investigation Bureau, CPIB. The CPIB operates independently and has the authority to investigate and prosecute corruption cases without political interference, ensuring that no one is above the law. Moreover, Singapore has a culture that promotes integrity and ethical behavior. Public officials are held to high standards, and there are strict penalties for those found guilty of corruption. Transparency in public administration and business practices further helps to deter corrupt activities. Number 4. Sweden. Coming in at number 4 is Sweden, scoring 85/100ths on the Corruption Perceptions Index. Sweden is known for its comprehensive legal framework and strong public sector integrity. The country's commitment to transparency is evident in its open data initiatives and public access to government information. Sweden's success in combating corruption is supported by its strong institutions and a culture that values openness and accountability. The Swedish government operates with a high degree of transparency, making it easy for citizens to access information about government activities and spending. This openness helps to prevent corruption and build trust between the government and its citizens. A notable achievement in Sweden is its emphasis on public procurement transparency. The country has implemented strict regulations to ensure that public contracts are awarded fairly and transparently, reducing the risk of corruption. Number 3. Finland. At number 3, we have Finland, which scores an impressive 87/100ths on the Corruption Perceptions Index. Finland is celebrated for its clean governance and high level of public sector integrity. The country's success in maintaining low levels of corruption can be attributed to its strong institutions and a culture that prioritizes transparency and accountability. Finland's government operates with a high level of transparency, allowing citizens to easily access information about government activities and spending. This openness helps to prevent corruption and build trust between the government and its citizens. Additionally, Finland has a robust legal framework that includes strict anti-corruption laws and effective enforcement mechanisms. A standout example of Finland's commitment to transparency is its emphasis on press freedom. The country has one of the highest levels of press freedom in the world, which plays a crucial role in exposing and preventing corrupt activities. Number 2. New Zealand. Next up is New Zealand, taking the number 2 spot with an impressive score of 88/100ths on the Corruption Perceptions Index. New Zealand is known for its rigorous anti-corruption laws and transparent government practices, which have helped it maintain a reputation for clean politics and integrity. One of the key factors behind New Zealand's success is its strong emphasis on public sector ethics. The government operates with a high level of transparency, making information about government activities and spending readily accessible to the public. This openness helps to build trust and prevent corrupt activities. New Zealand also benefits from a robust legal framework and an independent judiciary that effectively enforces anti-corruption laws. The country has established strict regulations to combat bribery and corruption in both the public and private sectors, ensuring that everyone is held to high ethical standards. A notable achievement for New Zealand is its effective use of technology in promoting transparency. The country has developed numerous digital platforms that allow citizens to monitor government activities and report any instances of corruption. Number 1. Denmark. Finally, we arrive at number 1. Denmark, scoring a remarkable 91 on the Corruption Perceptions Index. Denmark stands out as the least corrupt country in the world for 2024. Denmark's success is rooted in its strong institutions, transparent government practices, and a culture that values integrity. Denmark's government operates with a high degree of transparency, allowing citizens easy access to information about government activities and spending. This openness helps to prevent corruption and build trust between the government and its citizens. The country's independent judiciary also plays a crucial role in upholding anti-corruption laws and ensuring accountability. A significant achievement for Denmark is its emphasis on ethical behavior in both the public and private sectors. The country has strict regulations against conflicts of interest, and public officials are held to high ethical standards. Denmark's approach to public procurement is also noteworthy, with transparent procedures that minimize the risk of corruption. If you've enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content on global governance and integrity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the top 10 least corrupt countries in the world for 2024. We've explored what makes these nations stand out in the fight against corruption and how their strategies can serve as models for the rest of the world. If you found this video informative, make sure to like and subscribe for more content on global transparency and good governance. See you in the next video.